Yeah, check it. Subway ghost. Yeah, subway ghost. Whisper through the iron spine. Echoes bounce off the concrete. That's my design. Let me paint the picture. Yeah, train doors hiss. Scheme rise from the third rail, faces pale. Junkies knocking off the stale ale. Grimy fingernails, scratching tickets for a lost trail. I'm watching dealers trade bags on the turnstile. Bronx to Brooklyn, steel serpents slither through the dark. Graffiti covered tombs, each car leave a mark. Heartbeat sync with the click clack of the railway spark. My mind stays sharper than the blade left in the park. Cops on the platform, flashing badges like a bluff. But the real law is the cold steel when the night gets rough. I seen a kid get his chain snatched for talking tough. Now he's mumbling to himself, ain't that enough? The city chews your dreams up, spits out the rhyme. Skyscrapers cast shadows that'll trap your mind. I'm just a scribe with a pen, ink mixed with grime, documenting the decay while I'm running out of time. New York, state of mind where the sirens serenade. Concrete jungle symphony, the price gets paid. Lost souls on the boulevard, memories start to fade. But I rise with the sun, unafraid, unafraid. New York, state of mind, cold sweat on the brow. Every step is a chess move, I'm taking my vow. From the gutter to the glow, I'm planting my plow. This is N.W.A. forever, and I'm holding it down. Yeah, dice game on the corner, shooting crabs for the rent. Old man preaching salvation, his cardboard sign bent. I walk past with a nod, my true faith is spent on the inkwell and the rhythm that the heavens sent. Flicker the wrist, flicker of the street light amber. I remember every cold night in December. Crack vials on the pavement, that's the city's ember. Burning slow, turning youth into a dry ember. They want my soul for $1, my pride for a loan. But I built a fortress from these rhymes of my own. Every bar is a brick, every word is a stone. Against the howling wind, I stand alone. The project always smell like weed and defeat, but my sneakers hit the pavement to a different beat. I trace stories with the bodega cat on the street. He knows the hunger in my eyes, bitter and sweet. New York, state of mind, where the sirens serenade. Concrete jungle symphony, the price gets paid. Lost souls on the boulevard, memories start to fade. But I rise with the sun, unafraid. New York, state of mind, cold sweat on the brow. Every step is a chess move, I'm taking my vow. From the gutter to the glow, I'm planting my plow. This is N.W.A. forever, and I'm holding it down. Let me zoom out, panoramic of the 5 boroughs, where the hope floats heavy like a bottle full of sorrows. Fake smiles on the news, but the truth is narrow. Narrow is the alley where they stash the hollows. I'm a product of the diesel fumes and the dirty water, raised by the boom bap and the siren slaughter. Every cop car flash is a mental torture, but I turn that trauma into verbal mortar. They say the world is yours if you reach for the sky, but in this city the sky's a lie. It's a ceiling made of glass and broken glass nearby, so I aim my pen at the stars, let the ink fly. This ain't just music, this is audio guerrilla war. I've been battered by the system, but I'm back for more. From the sub-level tunnels to the penthouse floor, my New York state of mind is what I'm living for. Yeah, let the sample breathe. Echoes in the tunnel, forever ringing. Queens to Manhattan, Staten to the BX. This is the soundtrack of survival. N.W.A. state of mind, till the tape runs out. Peace. 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 Yeah. Check it. Primo on the boards. Let me define the undefined. Nas is like,
yeah, Nas is like the breeze through the project hallway. Nas is like the echo when the gunshot stop play. Nas is like the flicker of the street light at midnight. Nas is like the whisper of the truth in the spotlight. I'm like the crack in the pavement where the weeds grow. I'm like the cold sweat when the heart beats slow. I'm like the ink in the pen that the scribe holds. I'm like the story that the ghetto unfolds. I'm like the shadow on the wall of the precinct. I'm like the glue that the detective couldn't link. I'm like the puzzle piece that they always overthink. I'm like the missing link, the missing stink. I'm like the jazz note that bends and it slides. I'm like the tide that turns when the moon hides. I'm like the pride that the poor man hides inside. I'm like the guide that the lost man finds. Nas is like the sun on a cloudy day, breaking through the gray, showing you the way. Nas is like the calm in the midst of the fray, standing in the storm, never run away. Nas is like the truth you can't deny. Nas is like the gleam in the wise man's eye. Nas is like the bird that learns to fly from the concrete below to the open sky. I'm like the blueprint of a city that's burning. I'm like the lesson that the youth keep learning. I'm like the pages that the history's turning. I'm like the fire that the system keeps earning. I'm like the bullet that missed this target. I'm like the promise that the broke man heart get. I'm like the chance that they always disregarded. I'm like the king that the pawns all guarded. I'm like the rhythm in the subway tunnel. I'm like the funnel that catches the trouble. I'm like the rubble that turns into a castle. I'm like the throttle that makes the engine rattle. I'm like the word that the scholar can't pronounce. I'm like the ounce that makes the scale bounce. I'm like the bounce in the step of a pounce. I'm like the mountain that the climber announced. Nas is like the sun on a cloudy day, breaking through the gray, showing you the way. Nas is like the calm in the midst of the fray, standing in the storm, never run away. Nas is like the truth you can't deny. Nas is like the gleam in the wise man's eye. Nas is like the bird that learns to fly from the concrete below to the open sky. Let me slow the flow, just to show the layers. I'm like the prayers of the single stairway mothers. I'm like the brothers that turned into others. I'm like the covers that hide the undercovers. I'm like the double entendre, the hidden agenda. I'm like the splendor of the urban offender. I'm like the tender memory of a young contender who never surrendered. His soul was slender. I'm like the paradox, the square peg in the round. I'm like the sound that travels underground. I'm like the crown that's heavy but profound. I'm like the found truth when the lie's unbound. I'm like the mirror that shows you your reflection. I'm like the correction to your misdirection. I'm like the connection to your own perfection. I'm like the resurrection of the street infection. So when they ask who I am, tell them I'm the syntax, the flow that relax, the grit and the wax, the diamond in the rough, the axe that attacks, the facts and the raps, the maps to the traps. Nas is like,
what you wanna be? You wanna be? What you wanna be? But I'm always me. Queensbridge's finest. Queensbridge's finest. Queensbridge's finest.
Primo. Scratch it out. Peace.
Yeah. Turn the volume up. This one's for the blocks that raised me, for the stairs I climb, the corners I own. Represent.
I rep the concrete, the cracks and the rust, the elevator that's broken, the stairs that I trust, the hallway that echoes with stories of lust, for a better tomorrow, a life that's robust. I rep the bodega on the corner, cat on the counter, the old man who's been there since the first body counter, the kids on the stoop, the dreams that they mount up, the hustlers who trade time for a momentary fount up. I rep the train that rattles through the night, graffiti tags that glow in the fluorescent light, the sound of the city, the heartbeat of the fight, the struggle that turns the weekend to the might. This ain't just a place, it's a part of my frame. The dirt on my sneakers is the proof of the game. Every scar on the pavement is a part of my name, and I carry it with me, I ain't never the same. Represent, for the ones who never bent, for the block that never slept, for the rent that never went. Represent, every scar and every dent. This is my foundation, this is where my soul was sent. Represent, for the homies on the bench, for the mothers on their knees, for the fathers in the trench. Represent, I'm a product of the bench, and I'll never turn my back on the block that made me dream. I rep the sound of the dice on the asphalt, the crack of the bat, the basketball assault, the laughter of the kids, the cry of the halt, The truth that the system always tries to exalt. I rep the project window, the view of the city. The skyline is ugly but somehow so pretty. The stories of the old heads, the ones who were witty. The memories of the young heads, the ones who got gritty. They say, Nas, you made it, why you still look back? I say the root is the trunk, and the trunk is the track that leads to the branches that never go slack. I'm the fruit of the struggle, I can't turn my back. I walk through the avenue, heads turn and they stare. They see the success, but they don't see the prayer that got me through the winters, the cold and the bare. The block is my backbone, I'm forever aware. Represent for the ones who never bent, for the block that never slept, for the rent that never went. Represent every scar and every dent. This is my foundation, this is where my soul was sent. Represent for the homies on the bench, for the mothers on their knees, for the fathers in the trench. Represent I'm a product of the bench, and I'll never turn my back on the block that made me drench. Let me slow the tempo, let the soul sample, breathe, reflect on the faces that taught me to grieve, and the ones that taught me to stand up and believe in the power of the block when the world tries to deceive. I've been to the mansions, the marble, the gold, but the memory of the gutter is the story I hold. It's the fire in my pen, the muscle in my bold. It's the reason my stories never get old. I represent for the kid who ain't got a voice, for the one who's forced to make the wrong choice, for the one who's hearing the sirens and noise and still finds a way to rise and rejoice. So when I'm on the stage with the lights in my face, I'm not just one man, I'm the whole of the place. The blocks, the stairs, the projects, the space. I'm the echo of the struggle, the grit and the grace. Yeah, represent. Every step I take, they feel it. Every word I speak, they hear it. This is for the block, forever. Queensbridge to the world. Represent.
Final crack on DJ Scratch.
Yeah, check the mic. Say before it's done. I said watch me, this is the nastiest. Let's go.
They said the king was tired, the crown was heavy. Said the flow was dated, the rhymes were ready to be put in the museum, buried and steady. But I came back nasty, I came back deadly. I'm the surgeon with the pen, the scalpel with the flow. I cut through the fake, the ones who don't know the difference between the real and the show. I'm the heavyweight champ, the ultimate glow. They talk about the new school, the fresh faces, but I'm the foundation, the permanent basis. I've been through the wars, I've been through the phases, and I'm still standing tall through the darkest graces. I'm nasty like the crack of the bat in the knife, nasty like the punch that'll leave you behind, nasty like the verse that'll blow your mind. I'm the definition of the one of a kind. Nasty, 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 that's the only way I come through the door. I'm here to stay, I'm the beast in the booth, the king of the fray. Nasty, nasty, every single day. Nasty, 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 I don't ever slack. I hit the beat and I never look back. I'm the original, the one they can't crack. Nasty, nasty, that's a fact. I remember when they counted me out, said my time was over, my reign was in doubt. But I came back stronger, I came back devout to the craft, to the culture, the original route. I'm nasty like the winter when the cold don't stop. Nasty like the rain when the flood waters drop. Nasty like the rhythm that'll make your head pop. I'm the king of the block, the cream of the crop. They try to copy the style, the flow, the grace, but they miss the essence, they miss the pace. I've been in this game for a permanent space, and I'm still the one who sets the pace. I'm nasty like the scar that never fades, nasty like the blade that the hustler trades, nasty like the memories that the block invades. I'm the architect of the lyrical crusades. Nasty, 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 that's the only way I come through the door. I'm here to stay, I'm the beast in the booth, the king of the fray. Nasty, nasty, yeah, every single day. Nasty, 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 I don't ever slack. Yeah, I hit the beat and I never look back. Yeah, I'm the original, the one they can't crack. Nasty, nasty, that's a fact. Let the horns cry out, let the sample breathe. I'm looking at the game from the top of the heap. They think they could touch me, but they can't conceive the level of the flow, the things I achieve. I'm nasty like the truth that they try to hide. Nasty like the pride that I keep inside. Nasty like the tide that can't be denied. I'm the king of the jungle, I never subside. They want a new king, they want a new face, but I'm the foundation, the permanent base. I've been through the struggle, I won the race, and I'm still standing here in my rightful place. So let the youngest come, let them take their shot, but I'm the one they measure, the ultimate spot. I've been nasty for decades, the heat never stops, and I'll be nasty forever from the mountaintop. Yeah. Now, that's the only way. Forever nasty, forever the king. Nasty. Peace. Peace.
The fire never dies. From the first beat to the last, the fever is forever. Listen.
Yeah. I was born with the fever, the rhythm in my blood. The block was the womb, the beat was the flood. Every kick and every snare, every note in the mud. Built the foundation, the permanent stud. I remember the first time I heard the sound, the crackle of the vinyl where it spun around. It grabbed my soul and it shook the ground, and I knew right then I was fever bound. The fever of the street, the fever of the flow, the fever of the struggle, the highs and the lows, the fever of the nights when the cold wind blows, and the fever of the mornings when the hope still grows. I've had the fever for decades now, through the pain and the pleasure, the sweat and the brow. I've kept the flame alive, I've taken the vow to never let the fever leave, never allow. Fever, fever, burning in my soul, the rhythm that controls, the fire that's whole. From the project to the goal, the story I've told. Fever, fever, I'll never grow. Fever, the beat inside my chest, the passion that won't rest. The final test from the east to the west, I gave my best. Fever, fever, I'll never be stressed. I seen the fever spread to the young, the fire in their eyes, the words on their tongue. They carry the torch, they've already sung the anthem of the block, the song that's been hung. I watch them rise, I watch them shine. They take the rhythm and they make it mine. But the fever's deeper, it's a permanent line that connects us all, the divine design. I remember the days when the fever was rare, when the true believers were few and square. Now the fever is global, it's everywhere, but the origin's Queens, the original lair. I pass the fever to the next in line, the ones who understand the design, the ones who feel the beat and the rhyme, the ones who carry that torch divine. Fever, fever, burning in my soul, the rhythm that controls, the fire that's whole. From the project to the goal, the story I've told. Fever, fever, I'll never grow. Fever, the beat inside my chest, the passion that won't rest. The final test from the east to the west, I gave my best. Fever, fever, I'll never be stressed.
Let the soul sample swell, let the horns take flight. I'm looking at the future, I'm ready to write the final chapter, the ultimate light. The fever is eternal, the endless night. I've been through the struggle, I've been through the pain, I've been through the sunshine, I've been through the rain. But the fever never broke, it never was slain. It's the heartbeat of the block, the permanent lane. So I'm passing the torch, I'm passing the flame to the ones who will carry the legacy and the name, the ones who will play the same game and keep the fever alive just the same. This is the end of the album, but not the end of the ride. The fever is forever, it lives deep inside. From the first to the last, I got nothing to hide. The fever is the truth is my guide. Yeah. The flame never dies. Queensbridge to the world. The fever is forever. Peace.
DJ Scratch. The message. Yeah.
It's a message.
This is the message from the bottom. For the ones still running a race.
It's a message.
Listen close. Before it's too late.
Yeah, street light buzzing, midnight in the projects. Shadows move like ghosts, the silence project. The weight of the block on my shoulders connects to the pain of the kids who were playing chess with their necks. I see the youngest on the corner, 15 with the hunger. Eyes wide, but they souls getting younger. They think the hustle is the answer to thunder, but I know the truth. I've been pulled under. I remember my first taste of the fast life. The cash, the stash, the knife, the strife. It looked like a diamond, but it cut like a knife. And the price was the piece of my internal life. They sell you the dream in a bag or a vow, make you believe that the struggle is worthwhile. But the crown is a curse, the throne is a trial, and a smile on your face is a temporary denial. This is the message from the street. The truth that they don't want you to meet. The game is a trap, the victory's defeat. I'm telling you now, get up on your feet. This is the message, raw and clear. The only way out is to face your fear. The money will vanish, the love will disappear. I'm sending a signal so you can hear. Let me tell you about my homie from the 6th floor. He had the fastest hands, the slickest score. He thought he was untouchable above the law. Now he's doing 20 years behind a concrete door. I visited him last spring, the glass between us. He looked older, colder, his dreams between us. He said, Nas, the game took my soul, it's seen us. It used us, abused us, and now it's demeaned us. He told me, tell the youngins, don't be like me. The block is a classroom, but the lesson ain't free. The profit is poison, the luxury's a plea for the devil to collect what's left of your destiny. I walked out of that prison, the sun in my face. I felt the weight of his words, the truth and the grace. I realized the message is to leave without a trace. From the cycle of the block, the inevitable chase. This is the message from the street. The truth that they don't want you to meet. The game is a trap, the victory's defeat. I'm telling you now, get up on your feet. This is the message, raw and clear. The only way out is to face your fear. The money will vanish, the love will disappear. I'm sending a signal so you can hear. Yeah. Let the string swell, let the sample cry. I'm looking at the block with a critical lie. The hustle is a pawns, the kings are a lie. The throne is a coffin, the crown is a side. I've seen the cycle repeat for 1,000 years. The sweat, the tears, the hopes, the fears. The same broken system, the same wasted years. The same broken bottles, the same salty tears. They tell you to hustle, they tell you to grind, but they don't tell you that it's all designed. They keep you in the dark, they keep you confined to the bottom of the barrel, the back of the line. So I'm passing the message, a torch in the night, to the kids on the corner, the ones with the fright. The path that you're walking ain't built for the light. It's a maze of illusion, a never-ending fight. The real wealth is the mind that you cultivate, the love that you give, the peace that you create. The block is a teacher, but don't let it seal your fate. This is the message, and it's never too late. Yeah. The message. Pass it on. Pass it on. To the ones who need to hear. The game don't love you. The block is a classroom. But you gotta graduate. This is the message. The real message. Please.
The message.
Yeah. Check the rhythm. Guitar crying from the 80s. Walk in the room, watch the temperature shift.
Step in the spot, the air thickens like humidity. Haters freeze, they forget their own fluidity. I'm the anomaly, the one they can't categorize. The glow on my skin got them squinting their eyes. Gold chain swinging like a pendulum. My face sneakers pristine, never a crease, never a trade. At the average standard, the ones who hesitate. I walk with the rhythm of a city that won't wait. The whisper start, their heads turn slow like a vinyl on a turntable. They watching me flow, I don't even acknowledge, I just let the moment grow. Cause presence is a language that the real ones know. They study my posture, the angle of my brim, the way my wrist flick when I gesture at them. I'm a walking exhibition, a colorful gem, and every move I make is a tactical hymn. Look, major look, major stare. I'm the ghost in the room, the pulse in the air. Every glance that you give is a debt that you share. Major look, major care. Major look, major freeze. I'm the king of the block that breathes through the trees. Every eye on my back is a comfort to me. Major look, watch me breeze with ease. I remember when my reflection was a blur. Now every mirror bows, every glass concurs that I'm the definition of the streets in a verse. The architecture of the hustle, the good and the worst. They see the confidence, think it's bought with a price, but it's forged in the fire of the cold advice from the old heads on the corner, rolling the dice. Who told me, kid, your aura is your only device? So I polished my stride, perfected my gaze, made my silence louder than the verbal displays. Now I walk through the crowd in a lyrical haze, and they turn like the compass to the magnetic phase. I see the envy in the eyes of the insecure, the ones who swear they hot but their style is immature. I don't need to say a word, my posture is the cure for the blindness of the masses. I'm the visual allure. Major look, major stare. I'm the ghost in the room, the pulse in the air. Every glance that you give is a debt that you share. Major look, major care. Major look, major freeze. I'm the king of the block that breathes through the trees. Every eye on my back is a comfort to me. Major look, watch me breeze with ease. Let the guitar loop breathe, let the funk sink in. Reflect on the faces that I managed to win. Not with the money, but the aura within. The invisible crown that I never have to spend. They say, nah, it's how you do it, how you captivate. I say, it's not the gift, it's the weight you create. The weight of the journey, the scars that you ate. The hunger that turns every plate into fate. So when you see me glide through the crowded hall, remember the blocks that I used to crawl. Remember the nights when I had no wall. Now I'm the mural that covers it all. Major look because the truth is rare. Major stare because I actually care about the kid in the back with the same blank stare, who's gonna rise one day and fill the air. So keep your eyes locked, I'm the final act, the encore of the projects, the overpack, the one they talk about when the speakers crack. Major look, and I'm never looking back. Yeah. Yeah. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the pen. The 80s guitar crying in the background. This is the soundtrack that are unforgettable. Keep staring. I'm used to it. Peace. Yeah. This is for the people, for the ones who still believe the change is coming. I can feel it. Listen. I walk the block, but my mind is on the globe, thinking about the hope that the people were sold. A new day coming, a new story told, but the old chain's still heavy, the grip still cold. They gave us a symbol, a face, a name, but the system stayed the same, the game stayed the same. The prison still feeling, the hunger still lame, the dreams of the children still burning in flame. But I see the spark in the eyes of the youth. They want the truth, they want the proof that the struggle ain't just a permanent roof, that the sun could break through the clouds forsooth. I remember the days when they said we couldn't lead, said we couldn't plant the revolutionary seed. Now I'm watching the garden begin to exceed the limits they place, the invisible creed.
Black president, rising from the soil, turning the pain into spiritual oil, breaking the chains, and in the the turmoil. Black president, watch the people recoil. Black president, the vision is clear, wiping away the systematic fear. The revolution is drawing near. Black president, the message is
I remember the nights when the hope was a ghost, when the leaders were hollow, the promises toast, when the block was a cage and the future was toast. Now I'm watching the youth become the ultimate host. They're taking the mic, they're claiming the stage, they're writing the truth on the historical page. They're breaking the mold, they're turning the age from the ashes of the past. They're building the sage, but I tell them stay woke, stay aware. The victory ain't complete, the battle is bare. You gotta build a foundation with love and with care, or the old regime will be back in the chair. So I'm planting the seeds in the minds of the young, teaching them the power of the tongue and the song. The struggle is long, but the spirit is strong, and the black president's anthem will carry along.
Black president, rising from the soil, turning the pain into spiritual oil, breaking the chains, ending the turmoil. Black president, watch the people recoil. Black president, the vision is clear, wiping away the systematic fear. The revolution is drawing near. Black president, the message is here.
Let the choir swell, let the horns take flight. I'm looking at the future through the darkness of night. The road is long, but the path is bright. With the spirit of the people, the ultimate light. They wanna divide us with color and creed, but the struggle is universal, the common seed. From the projects to the palace, we all bleed. And the black president is the one who leads. Not just a man, but a movement, a tide, a refusal to run, a refusal to hide, a determination to stand, to survive, to provide for the ones who were left on the other side. So I raise my voice with the choir of the free, the ones who believe in the possibility that the future is ours, the victory. The black president lives in you and me. You and me, you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me. Yeah.
Black president,
Black president, not just a man, a movement. The change is in our hands. Black president, forever. Peace. Peace.
Yeah. Quiet now. Let the noise fade. One spark, one breath.
One mic, one mic. Silence in the booth, but my mind is a riot. Words pile up, build a fortress of quiet. Every thought is a weapon, I'm learning to buy it. With the currency of pain, I refuse to deny it. They want me to whisper, fit into the mold, but my truth is a hurricane, fierce and bold. Stories of the block, crack vials and gold. In every bar I spit, a new world unfolds. I hear the sirens sing the crooked lullaby. I see the crooked smiles of the men in ties, but I clutch this microphone, look them in the eyes. This small metal capsule is where my power lies. They can take my freedom, they can take my pride, but they can't take the echo that I hold inside. When the beat drops heavy, I open the tide and let the whole universe swallow the divide. All I need is one mic, one shot, one chance to turn the silence into a war dance. One voice to break the ignorant trance. This is my redemption, this is my lance. One mic, one soul, one truth to confess. In the belly of the beast, I'm making a mess. Every word is a scar, every bar is a bless. From the shadows I rise, I never settle for less, yeah. Pressure builds up like steam in the gutter. They call me a dreamer, I call it a mutter. Of the ancestors' ghosts, stutter and sputter. Through the static of the system, I cut the clutter. I've been questioned by the cops, profiled by the state. Been told to lower my tone, accept my fate. But this mic is my passport, I refuse to wait. I'm knocking down the door, I'm sealing my crate. They fear the truth when it's spoken aloud. Fear the broken kid who stands tall and proud. From the project staircase to the thundercloud, I'm redefining the meaning of the street crowd. I don't need an army, don't need a brigade. Just a 48 track and a message conveyed. My syllables are soldiers, my rhymes are arrayed on the fortress of ignorance, watch it degrade. All I need is one mic, one shot, one chance to turn the silence into a war dance. One voice to break the ignorant trance. This is my redemption, this is my lance. One mic, one soul, one truth to confess. In the belly of the beast, I'm making a mess. Every word is a scar, every bar is a bless. From the shadows I rise, I never settle for less.
Let me bring it down to a whisper, let the tension build. The quiet before the storm, the void to be filled. This mic ain't just metal, it's a weapon I wield against the lies and the greed that the system conceal. I speak for the kid who ain't got a voice, for the mother in the projects making the wrong choice because the right one is stolen. I give them a noise, a frequency that cuts through the static and poise. They try to turn my volume down, hit the mute, but my signal's too strong, my roots are too deep. From the cradle to the grave, my promise I keep. This one mic is a promise, a covenant steep. So crank the gain up, let the red light glow. This is more than a song, this is spiritual flow. From the bottom of the well, watch me steal the show. With one mic in my hand, I let the whole world know. All I need is one mic, one truth, one life, one mic. Let it echo forever. But to never forget the noise. Peace. Yeah. This one's for my brothers behind the wall. For the ones that can't see the sun but still stand tall. Pick up the pen. Let the ink bleed. One love. Dear my brother, I'm writing through the cold cement. Hope this letter finds you solid, never bent. The block is different now, but the pain is still present. They painted over the murals, but the soul is evident. Remember the dice game under the flickering light. Remember the night we ran from the cops, took flight. Now you're locked in a cage, losing track of the days. While I walk the same pavement, stuck in the haze. They say the system is blind, but I know it's a liar. It took you for the fire, left me with the wire of a phone that don't ring with your voice on the line. Just the echo of a brother who was one of a kind. I see your little sister on the block, she's getting tall. She got your eyes, your hustle, she's standing tall. I put some bread in the pocket, told her to ball, cause that's what you do if you wasn't behind the wall.
One love for the ones who can't breathe free. One love for the brothers who are stuck in the sea of the concrete and the eye and the misery. One love, I'm holding it down for you and me. One love for the tears that don't fall. One love for the ones who gave their all. One love through the cracks in the wall. I'm sending the signal, I'm answering the call.
Dear my brother, let me paint you the scene. The corner store got a new owner, a machine. The old man who sold us lose seasons, now it has been. And the kids are running wild, chasing the same dream. Remember Shorty from the 4th floor? He got hit, not by a bullet, but a needle. Now he's lost in the pit. I tried to talk some sense, but his mind is split. He's a ghost on the block, a permanent unfit. The cops are heavier now. They stop and they frisk, they profile every shadow, every diss. But I move like a whisper, I stay off their list, cause I learn from your mistakes, I exist. I'm keeping your name alive in the stories I tell, in the rhymes I write, in the way I excel. They can lock up your body, but they can't lock the spell of a brother who taught me to rise from the hell.
One love for the ones who can't breathe free. One love for the brothers who are stuck in the sea of the concrete and the eye and the misery. One love, I'm holding it down for you and me. One love for the tears that don't fall. One love for the ones who gave it all. One love through the cracks in the wall. I'm sending a signal, I'm answering the call.
Let me fold this letter, seal it with a tear. I wish I could teleport, make you reappear, but the distance is heavy, the clock is severe. So I send you this rhythm, so you can still hear. I remember the promise we made on the stoop, that we climb out the gutter, form our own troop. Now I'm carrying the weight of that dream, that loot, while you counting the tiles on the prison coop. But I ain't forgetting, I ain't moving on. Every step I take, you're the king on my pawn. When the world tried to break us, you stood like a brawn. Now I'm an extension, I'm carrying dawn. They can take your freedom, they can take your youth, but they can't take the bond, the unspoken truth, that the street is a classroom and we learn the root. Now I'm teaching the lesson, that's my sacred oath. So wait for the summer, wait for the breeze. When the gates swing open and you walk with ease, I'll be there on the corner, down on my knees, thanking the heavens, my brother, my peace. One love, one love. Keep your head high, my brother. The wall can't hold a soul that's already free. I'll see you soon.
One love.
halftime. Halftime.
Check the clock. Game on. I'm just getting started. Queensbridge in the building. Halftime.
I should check the score, I'm up by 100 and I'm asking for more. This ain't the fourth quarter, this is just the start. I'm the MVP of the block, I'm playing my part. I dribble through the defense, spin, move, crossover. My rhymes are like a fast break, they can't get over. They found me on the way up, but I still finish strong. The buzzer beater in the finals, this is my song. I'm the quarterback of the concrete, calling the plays. I'm the wide receiver, catching the haze. I'm the coach on the sidelines, the one who stays in the game of survival. I'm raising the stakes. They talking about the bench, I'm talking about the throne. They talking about the present, I'm claiming my own. I'm the rookie of the year, but I'm already grown. In the halftime of my life, I'm already known. Halftime, I'm just warming up. The crowd is on its feet, I'm filling my cup. This ain't the finish line, I'm just showing up. Halftime, I'm never giving up. Halftime, the game is mine to take. I'm breaking every record, I'm bending the stake. This is just the intermission, for goodness sake. Halftime, I'm wide awake. I remember when they said I couldn't make the team. Too small, too young, too far from the dream. Now I'm on the court and I'm making them scream. With the rhythm and the flow, a lyrical machine. I'm like Jordan in the playoffs, the clutch is real. I'm like Ali in the ring, the way I make them feel. I'm like Montana in the pocket, the perfect steal. I'm the athlete of the word, the way I make it peel. They call a timeout, they try to regroup, but I'm already on the break. I'm making the loop, I'm the playmaker, the scorer, the one who's aloof. I'm the shadow on the scoreboard, the undeniable proof. I've been training in the projects, the concrete gym, where the hoops are chain link and the rims are slim. But I made it to the big league on a whim. Now the halftime show is mine, I'm sinking it in. Halftime, I'm just warming up. The crowd is on its feet, I'm filling my cup. This ain't the finish line, I'm just showing up. Halftime, I'm never giving up. Halftime, the game is mine to take. I'm breaking every record, I'm bending the stake. This is just the intermission, for goodness sake. Halftime, I'm wide awake. Let the horn sample hit, let the flute take flight. I'm looking at the game from a different height. They playing checkers, I'm playing chess at night. I'm 3 moves ahead, I'm shining the light. This ain't the halftime of the game, it's the halftime of the rain. I'm the king of the concrete, the prince of the pain. I've been through the rain, the shame, the strain. Now I'm standing on the podium, I'm breaking the chain. They say, nah, you too cocky, I say I'm just sure. Cause confidence is the weapon of the pure. I've been tested by the block, I've been through the cure. Now I'm the prescription that they all endure. So let the halftime buzzer ring loud and clear. I'm the champion of the block, I'm the pioneer. I've been fighting for years, conquering my fears. And the second half is mine, the victory's near. Tick tock, the clock don't stop. But I'm running the show, I'm on the top. I'm the athlete of the flow, the hip hop crop. And the halftime is just my warm up drop. Halftime, yeah. The game ain't over, it's just getting started. I'm just warming up, just warming up. Second half is all mine. Halftime, halftime, the game is a gamble, and every player is a thief in their own right. Listen close, this is the theme. The street is a chessboard, and every move is a theft. You steal the respect, you
steal the breath, you steal the future from the ones who are left, while the ones who made the rules are collecting the debt. I seen the youngins with the hunger in their eyes, stealing the shine from the ones who were wise, stealing the lines from the ones who were tries, stealing the time from the ones who were dies. It's a cycle, a spiral, a permanent grind. The thief of the night leaves the memory behind, but the thief of the soul is the one who designs a trap in the mind, a permanent bind. I walk the block with the ghosts of the past, the ones who stole and never made it last, the ones who traded their future for a cast of a shadow that faded, a spell that was cast. This is the thief's theme, the rhythm of the loop, the hustle, the muscle, the absolute. You take what you can, you stay on the road, or the system will take you and leave you destitute. Thief's theme, the score is the game, every player is the same, looking for the flame, but the fire consumes, and the ashes remain. Thief's theme, we're all playing the game. I remember the night we took the corner from the old heads. We were young, we were bold, we were fed with the dread of the ones who came before, who were already dead in the spirit, in the soul, in the words they said. We stole the technique, we stole the style, we stole the wisdom and walked a mile in the shoes of the fallen, the ones on the file. Now I'm looking in the mirror, it's all reconciled. The thief of the block is the thief of the heart. He takes the love and tears it apart. He takes the trust and leaves a scar. He takes the dream and makes it a farce. I've been robbed by the system, I've been robbed by the state, I've been robbed by the ones who claim they were great. Now I'm robbing the silence, I'm stealing the fate of the ones who still sleep, I'm making them awake. This is the thief's theme, the rhythm of the loop, the hustle, the muscle, the absolute. You take what you can, you stay on the road, or the system will take you and leave you destitute. Thief's theme, the score is the game, every player is the same, looking for the flame, but the fire consumes, and the ashes remain. Thief's theme, we're all playing the game. Let the flute cry out, let the strings bend low. I'm looking at the block and I'm starting to know that the greatest theft is the one that's slow, the one that takes your soul before you even grow. They steal your childhood with a vial and a needle. They steal your pride with a promise that's feeble. They steal your name and they make you illegal. They steal your hope and they make you a sequel. So I'm stealing the rhythm, I'm taking the beat, I'm robbing the silence and making it speak. I'm taking the pain and turning it meek. I'm stealing the future from the hands of the weak. This is the theme of the ones who survive, the ones who take the knife and still stay alive, the ones who rob the grave and still thrive. Thieves' theme, we're the ones who drive. So listen to the sample, let the crackle hiss. The game is a thief and the thief is a miss, but the message is real and the real is a kiss. From the block to the grave, the thief's theme is this. Thief's theme. The game steals from us all, but the rhythm is ours. Thieves' theme, forever. Peace theme. Peace.
Roll the crap, yeah.
Queensbridge, stand up. Let the sample breathe. Let the story unfold. I'm back on the block. Let's get down. I step on the pavement, the ghost of my youth appears. Same cracks in the concrete, same faces, different years. The youngins on the corner don't know the history. They see the gray in my beard, don't see the mystery. I was here when the dice rolled under the flicker light, when the hustlers moved in silence, not a flicker of fright. Now they scream for the cameras, they play for the hype, but I'm the type to write a verse that'll change your whole life. I hear the echo of the old heads in the wind telling me, Nas, don't you ever pretend. The game is a circle, it starts and it ends, but the real ones stay solid, they never just bend. So I'm back on the beat with the soul and the grit. Every bar is a scar, every word is a hit. I'm the surgeon of the rhyme, I don't ever quit. Let the youngest take notes, this is how you commit.
Get down, get down.
For the ones who came before,
Get down, get down.
for the ones who want more. The block is the teacher, the street is the law.
Get down, get down.
I'm settling the score.
Get down, get down.
This is how we survive.
Get down, get down.
We keep the dream alive. From the dirt on the ground to the throne I derive.
Get down, get down.
It's the rain of the high.
I remember the winter when the heat was a luxury. The radiator bang, but the cold still touched me. Now I'm in the penthouse, but the memory clutches me. The struggle is a tattoo, it's permanently stuck to me. I watch the new generation with the flash and the fame. They got the chains and the cars, but they don't know the game. They don't know the pain that forged the original flame. They think success is a download, not a permanent claim. So I pull them to the side, speak the truth in their ear. The money will vanish, the friends will disappear. The only thing that stays is the rhyme that you engineer. So make it count, make it heavy, make it crystal clear. They look at me with eyes that are hungry and scared. They see the legend, but the legend is prepared. Show them how the concrete made a diamond from a snare. Take a seat, young blood, this is how you prepare.
Get down, get down.
For the ones who came before,
Get down, get down.
for the ones who want more. The block is the teacher, the street is the law.
Get down, get down.
I'm settling the score.
Get down, get down.
This is how we survive.
Get down, get down.
We keep the dream alive. From the dirt on the ground to the throne I derive.
Get down, get down.
It's the rain of the hive. Let the strings swell up, let the vinyl crackle loud. I'm the ghost of the future, I'm the pride of the crowd. They ask me, Nas, what's the secret? I say stay proud, but stay humble, cause the ground is a shroud. I've seen the rise and the fall, the peace and the war. I've been through the doors that they thought were ajar, but the lock was a trick, the fame was a scar, and the real treasure was the rhythm from the boulevard. So I'm passing the torch, but I'm keeping the flame. The name is the same, the mission's the game. To teach the young lions that the power's in the brain, not the plastic, not the status, not the fleeting fame. So get down for the message, get down for the roots, get down for the ones who wore the combat boots. I'm the general of the flow, the purveyor of the truth, and I'll be here forever, from my wisdom to my youth. Yeah. Get down. That's the lesson. That's the legacy. From the projects to the world. Get down. Get down. Get down. Peace. Get
Yeah, get the money on the money on the money.
Yeah. This is for the borough, the hub, the engine, the empire. Queens get the money. Watch the flow, watch the flow, watch the flow. The green moves through the streets like a river, through the hands of the hustlers, the ones who deliver. From the corner bodega to the high-rise shiver. The cash is the current, the ultimate giver. I've seen the youngins flip the packs on the block, seen the old head stash, the cash in the sock, seen the feds come through and put the whole block in a lock. But the money still flows, it's a permanent rock. Queens is the engine, the fuel, the fire, the birthplace of the hustle, the lyrical empire. The ones who move weight don't ever retire. They just pass the torch to the next in the mire. I was born in the cycle, raised in the game. The money was the language, the power was the flame. Now I'm standing on the top and I'm calling the name of the borough that made me, the ultimate claim. Queens get the money, the power, the crown. We run the underground, we never back down. From the blocks to the banks, we claim the town. Queens get the money, we wear the frown. Queens get the money, the hustle is real. The paper is the proof, the deal is the seal. We built the foundation, we sharpen the steel.
Queens get the money, that's the final deal. I remember the days when the cash was a myth, when the pockets were hollow, the future was stiff. Now I'm counting the digits, I'm taking the gift from the struggle and pain, the ultimate shift. They say money is the root, but I say it's the tool to break out the cage, to silence the fool, to build a new school, to rewrite the rule, to make the block a palace, the corner a jewel. I've seen the wealth turn the humble to vow, turn a smile to a scowl, the mouth to a mouth, a greed and deceit, a permanent trial. But I keep my soul clean, I stay in the foul. The money flows through Queens like a heartbeat, through the concrete. The tower's the street, every dollar is a story, every bill is a feat, and the borough is the king, the ultimate seat. Queens get the money, the power, the crown. We run the underground, we never back down. From the blocks to the banks, we claim the town. Queens get the money, we wear the frown. Queens get the money, the hustle is real. The paper is the proof, the deal is the seal. We built the foundation, we sharpen the steel. Queens get the money, that's the final deal. Let the guitar riff hit, let the vocal chop cry. I'm looking at the hustle with a critical eye. The money is a river, but the river can dry. And the ones who forget that are the ones who will die. I've seen the kings fall from the top of the pile, lost their soul, their heart, their permanent smile. Chasing the paper, they walk the last mile into the abyss, the permanent exile. So I teach the youngest the value of the mind. The money will come if the vision is kind, but the moment you lose it, you're leaving behind the true wealth for Queens, the state of the grind. This is the anthem of the ones who survive, the ones who take the cash and still stay alive, the ones who build the empire and still strive. Queens get the money and will forever thrive. Queens get the money. We get the money, on the money, on the money, on the Queens get the money. Queens get the money. Get the money, on the money, on the money, on the Queens get the money. Get the money, on the money, yeah. Queens get the money. The flow never stops. From the bridges to the boulevard, Queens get the money. Get forever. Peace. Queens get the money. Yeah. Rewind the tape. Every chapter, every moment. This is the episode. My story. Rewind the tape to the very first scene. Queensbridge projects, the concrete dream. A kid with a pen and a hungry gleam, writing his destiny, stitching the seam. I remember the nights when the heat was off, the radiator banged but the cold was rough. The hunger in my belly was a permanent cough, but I kept writing rhymes, I never gave up. The first time I touched the mic, I felt the spark. The first time I heard the beat, I left my mark. The first time I saw the crowd, I made my arc. The first time I felt the love, I knew I'd embark. That was episode 1, the birth of the flow, the beginning of the story, the start of the show. From the projects to the world, I was ready to go, and I never looked back, I let the rhythm grow. Episode, the chapters of my life. The struggle, the hustle, the joy, the strife. Every verse is a page, every rhyme is a knife. Episode, I'm living a life. Episode, the story unfolds. The tales of the block, the legends I've told. Every moment is gold, every memory is bold. Episode, I'm never getting old. Episode 2, the battle for the crown. The rivals who wanted to tear me down, the ones who doubted, the ones who frowned, the ones who said I'd never leave the ground. I remember the nights in the studio booth, spitting the truth, the fire in the youth. Every bar was a weapon, every word was the proof that I was born for this, I was built for the truth. The critics said I was too complex, said I needed to simplify, to flex, but I stayed in my lane, I stayed in my hex, and I built my empire from the ground up intact. Episode 3, the rise to the top, the moment I knew I would never stop. The world was mine, I was ready to swap the concrete for the clouds, the block for the shop. Episode, the chapters of my life. The struggle, the hustle, the joy, the strife. Every verse is a page, every rhyme is a knife. Episode, I'm living the life. Episode, the story unfolds. The tales of the block, the legends I've told. Every moment is gold, every memory is bold. Episode, I'm never getting old. Let the piano cry, let the sample breathe. I'm looking at the journey, I'm ready to leave. A legacy of rhyme, a permanent wreath. For the ones who believe, the ones who could grieve. Episode 4, the losses I've faced, the friends I've lost, the battles I've chased, the moments of doubt, the moments of haste, the moments that humble me, put me in my place. But every episode taught me a lesson. The pain was a blessing, the stress was a session of growth and of wisdom, of truth and of essence. And I'm still standing here, the ultimate present. So let the tape roll, let the episodes play. I've got so many stories, so much to say. From the first to the last, I'm here to stay. And the best episode is still on the way. Episode, yeah. Episode, the story continues. Every chapter is a lesson. Episode, peace. Episode, yes, yeah. Episode.